Hello, my name is Brian. This is Foot Manager 22. We're back in Melilla. We're checking in on the Club Vision screen. We have met the club culture goals of possession, high tempo pressing soccer. They are happy we are within the paper budget, but they have finally shifted to disappointed that we didn't spend the original transfer budget because we haven't. But they are very happy otherwise with our performance. So they're gonna have to learn to overlook that one. If I'm not gonna spend money on a player that doesn't exist. I would have spent some money on Innocent Makalane. He was unwilling to come to our club. I was willing to spend on a right back, and his agent was a real prick in negotiations. So we're just gonna keep looking for the next thing. We did submit a bunch of board requests and got them all through. So we have already increased our junior coaching budget. We've improved youth recruitment. We're working on improving our youth facilities, and we got a new affiliate club. So let's take a quick look at that. So we have great youth facilities, exceptional youth recruitment, excellent academy of coaching. This should be moving up to exceptional, I believe. State-of-the-art training facilities, and we picked up our third affiliate. This time, we finally got an Egyptian club, Ismaili. The team at the top of the Egyptian Premier League, and historically a pretty solid Egyptian team. They're just killing it this year, 32 goal differential. So again, it's the same style as Mimosas and Mazembe in that we might get Egyptian players popping up in our youth intake through Ismaili. As for the competition screen, It's kind of bad, but I mean, in a relative sense, like we're in fifth, which doesn't currently make Champions League football, which is bad. But between us, Barcelona, Real Sociedad, and Atletico Madrid, there's a 3-point difference with plenty of games to play. So it's entirely possible that we get back up into that top group of three. Sadly, it doesn't look like anyone's catching Real Madrid this year. They are ridiculous. We are definitely not dropping down to the Sevilla, Valencia, Almeria, Espanyol grouping. Very clear stratification. Real Madrid at top, next four. Gijon kind of sitting on their own right there. So you get down to the relegation fodder. So we've had a bunch of games since our feature against, I believe, Barcelona, 3-1 victory. So we went, it was a home game, but we played against Sevilla at home in the Copa del Rey quarterfinals and beat them 2-0. We beat Bilbao on the road 2-1. Bilbao is having a very rough year. We lost on the road in the first leg of Copa del Rey semifinals against Barcelona, but it was just 0-1, so that was reasonable. We drew Osasuna at home. This was frustrating. Frederic Ananu got himself sent off in the 75th minute, which immediately led to them scoring in the 76th minute. We also had a missed penalty. These are 2 points that we really should have and don't. It's frustrating. We beat Rangers up in Scotland for the first leg of the Champions League knockout, so we come home with the advantage. That's big. I went to Valencia and lost 1-2. Heartbreaker. They scored the game winner in 90 plus 4. The game ended at 90 plus 5. Just rip our hearts out, will ya? We did beat Almeria 2-1. We beat Elche 4-1. Those are both mediocre teams, all home games. Hassam Hassan did manage to get himself sent off in the 68th minute, so that had become a all too common trend there between Ananu and him. But hey, then we went and beat Barcelona 2-0 in the Copa del Rey semifinal, second leg, which will put us through the Copa del Rey final. So we have a chance again to win the Copa del Rey. Goals by Sergio Kone in the 41st and Hassam Hassan in the 92nd. In the end, both teams were playing with 10 men due to injuries, so that wasn't great, but we held on. So then there's a win against Elche, and now we are up with this game against Rangers. So, looking forward before the game. Granada, Atletico. The road game to Atletico will be tough. Sevilla, road game against sixth place. Sevilla, probably tough as well. Then home games to Real Madrid, who, haven't lost it all this year. They lost once on the road to Valencia. So even grabbing a road draw is tough against them. But we'll try. We'll do our best. And it doesn't look like the draw is... It doesn't happen until the 21st, so we won't be getting in the draw for the next phase. So, dun dun dun, there'll be a sense of mystery for assuming we get through the Rangers match here. For some reason, my system manager thinks Armel Malambo, the loanee left back we brought in, is better than Ahmed Sami, our captain. And, our scouts think this guy's a 2.5 star. Sami is consistently a 3 star. I have no idea what he's thinking. It baffles me. But yeah, this is pretty much our best lineup. Actually, we're gonna go slightly different there. We're gonna play Santos on the wing instead of Aristide Akone, who's been playing a lot of minutes lately. So that'll be the one suboptimal move. Sergio Akone up top, Santos on the right wing, Hassan on the left, Sami Sessegnon on the fullbacks, Kasama Hamidi at center backs, and Jim Issa and Gayabua at in the middle. Let's fix that fixer, and Babangida in goal. 1-0 lead. They're gonna be coming at us presumably, trying to get the goal to equalize and to then find the one that gives them the win. Obviously, we can't stand for that, especially because we made a promise to Jeffrey Santos, as well as just we'd love to do the thing and end the save this year, as it were. Williams will play up to Fashion Jr. Back to Overboth. Sure. Stands filled with blue shirts. Happy to see that. Ball's played long and across to Bakuna. Endo Connor. Not a foul, just a throw in. Back to Bakuna. Plays it to Houston. O'Connor. Intercepted by our boys. Hassan heads it down to Issa. Gonna start a run out there looking for Sergio Akone. Unfortunately, plays it a little too long, and Burke will handle it for Rangers. And guy will find Sergio Akone. Unfortunately, he looks for Hassam Hassan. Doesn't really land anywhere. Luckily, in the ensuing mess, it comes back to our center backs, who corral it and begin to work out of the back, as we like to do. Sergio Akone, not an amazing passer, but for us there, you gotta love Katik's panic of just kicking it out the back line and giving ourselves a corner. Hamidi with the header. I'm gonna have to take a quick look at set piece takers. Do we really not have a better right-sided taker? Abby and Coney are both on the bench. Okay, let's get Hassan in there. He's got 11. That's fine. One in-swingers, not out-swingers. Not that we, again, score a lot of goals off of corners, especially when Matsima is on the bench. He is the one of the three who is somewhat capable at that task. I wish we had someone who could get us quote-unquote free goals. But not so much. Good pass forward to Kone, racing out. Oh, not just around the edge. Can't find the net with that one. They're playing a 4-2-3-1. Okay. The offensive mirror to our formation, except I find you can score plenty of goals out of this, the 4-3-3, with the defensive midfielder instead of the center attacking midfielder. And it just makes you feel so much more warm and fuzzy to have that protection. Santos squares it. Sergey, off of the defenders, off the goalie. We're up to nearly 1 XG now. Let's go with a shout. Obviously would like to convert that. Let's see if we move over here. No. Was gonna take a look at what other Champions League matches. Obviously, it showed Everton versus Stuttgart was going on if I could find, say, the Champions League kind of standings. What does Everton Stuttgart 0-0 mean? I think we vaguely remember that I think Stuttgart was blowing them out 4-0 in the first leg, actually. And now he's up 1-0. Son with the yellow card. We'll have to watch him, maybe pull him for Kone in the second half, since he's shown he can be a bit foolish and still pick up a second yellow. Nice give and go from Santos to Kone. Unfortunately, Kone not having the best day striking the ball. Santos looking for a pen there. Doesn't get it. Hamidi will wrangle the ball on the sideline and bring it into the middle to Gayabua. Doesn't find either of the center mids initially. Eventually, Issa gets open. Oh, there it is. Jeffrey Santos, 19th goal of the year, assisted by Steven Sessegnon. That'll give us a little breathing room. And there's the cartwheel. Who doesn't love a good cartwheel? Well, I mean, I love them when there are cartwheels. It's a great pass from Issa to initiate the whole thing. Good job, Sessegnon, finding the easy pass. And good job from Santos on the strike. Encourage the boys. Sessegnon, Hamidi, Jim, and Santos all over 7 right now. The lowest in the team is Hassan with that 6.6. And then the winger position always does struggle to put up a lot of points for us. Also, picking up a yellow card probably doesn't help him in the rating accumulation game. Not sure what he was thinking there. Hamidi comes up with a good interception. Plays long, finds Santos. Plays back to Jim. And it's just Hassan just kind of heads it to nowhere. They'll get a goal kick out of that, which Burke takes. Not really threatening. I love the ball forward. That Kone there. Can he get? Yes, rounds the keeper. 25th of the year for Sergio Kone. Devastating counterattack. Devastating. Rangers have been devastated. So, it's probably all over but the crying, so love to see that. Do wish we were getting to see who we get to play next. I think I'm fine benching Sessegnon, sitting Sammy, and Hassan. That seems like a fine trio. Luckily our injuries that caused us to be playing with 10 men on the United game, not United, Barcelona, equally horrific giant club, was to Bennett Issa, which was very temporary, and the other was to Zaidou Yusuf, who is, certainly not great to have him injured, but it's not exactly the end of the world if he's sitting. Sure, let's give that guy a chance. We don't really have a backup right back with Anu on the bench. Let's actually play Charles Abbey on the left wing, since we're just kind of in cruise control for cool. We'll play Boyamo inverted on that side. Why not? Let's try that. No experience there, but it'll be fine for 20 minutes. So, it's I'm gonna knock on some wood. Damn it, Caffrey. As I was about to say, it's looking like it's going to be a delightfully short episode, because who doesn't love it when we can get in and out within 20 minutes or even less. Issa plays it forward. Santos strikes it on frame. That's a goal if he's on sides. I don't know if he was. The camera was a bit late to cut up there, so I'd say it's 50-50. And he is on sides. Nice work. 20th for Santos on the year. Him and Serja obviously providing the key goal-scoring touch. Rotating up top, and occasionally Santos playing on the right wing, Aristide Kone and Benedisa being the next two goal scorers off of the right wing spot, and also as a center mid on attack. I have to check where my assists are coming from. Imagine it's all over the place, but it'd be helpful to know.